Hey everyone, welcome to the Leader's Edge, your path to personal and leadership growth. I'm your host, Steve Steele, alongside my co-host and partner in leadership, Ernie de Cumos. As certified speakers, coaches, and corporate facilitators, we're dedicated to bringing you powerful principles to fuel your leadership journey and personal growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur just starting out, a new leader taking the reins, or a seasoned pro looking to refine your skills, well, this show is for you. We'll be diving deep into personal growth strategies to help you strengthen your mindset and leadership abilities. But before we jump in, a huge shout out to all our amazing listeners. Thank you for joining us each and every week. And we wouldn't be here without your incredible support. Now let's get down to business and help you unlock your full potential. Hey, partner, how are you doing today? How's it going? We're back, partner.
Hi, everyone. Hi, partner. This is Ernie de Cumos, and I am doing great. I'm very excited about this show today, and I think it's the easiest. We always say this, but I feel like this is the easiest show we're going to do because we are going to talk about our trip in the Philippines, and it's been something that we have shared in the past few weeks, actually a few months, partner. But how do you feel now that we are back?
Wow. I'm elated. I mean, it was a transformative trip for me. I mean, it was an experience that, when you go, you have this dream of going and you have this dream of what you want to experience. But I will tell you, it was more than what I thought it would be. And it hit the top. And so I'm just so excited about it. And it was so amazing to experience the culture, to experience the people, and to experience all of the different avenues that we approached while we were there. There were so many different things that we tackled, and it was just amazing. It was just amazing. So yeah, it was a monumental trip and a trip I'll never forget. I can't wait to go back next year. I'm excited.
Yes, partner. What was the highlight of your trip? I know this is your first time, but what was the highlight of your trip?
Oh, well,
Not
the highlight
related to Christmas for the natives.
not related to Christmas to the natives?
Yes.
Oh, well, I can tell you one of the most memorable, I don't know if it's a highlight, but one of the most memorable things is the fact that walking up the mountain to your mom's little home. That was
Oh,
amazing. That was amazing to me. Ernie, you lied to me. You told me it was going to be a moderate trip. Well, I didn't see it as moderate. It was it was a little bit of everything's uphill for like 45, 50 minutes. And I'm like, okay. But fortunately, I had Uncle Lando right by my side. And that man did not leave my side. And he actually pulled me up the mountain and walked me down it. So it was an amazing thing, and then going up there and seeing where your mom lived, and there's running water, but just out of a spigot outside, and there's no electricity except for a tiny little solar panel, tiny on top of the roof. So we made coffee to have pastries and stuff in the morning, and we had coffee and we were over a wood fire. So it was just amazing. It was just a lot of great experience. Yeah. And then to have the family there as well. That was fun. It was so fun.
Mm-hmm. Partner, I wanted to disclose though, that was only a 20-minute hike.
Oh, well,
although
it might have felt 50 to me.
50 minutes. It was only I timed it when we were there. It was only a 20-minute hike. But yes, that was a good day. We were there for a little bit. And
well, Ernie,
yeah.
What about you? What was something that you experienced? I know this is a really deeply personal trip to you, because I know that where your heart is. But what moment really hit you emotionally when you least expected it? Do you have any of those moments?
I think I have multiple ones, but the one that comes to mind is this took place. So it's on the second day of Christmas for the natives, which is on Aram 2. And Mom Eunice was trying to prepare for the second performance, right? So they had performances prepared for us. She was trying to prepare for the second performance, and she told a story. And it was a story about the two teachers who has a dream, and their dream was just to make their students happy and help their students. So that got me very emotional because it alongside that story is a superhero who came because
Mhm.
those two creatures that are dreamers does not have the capacity to make their students happy. So luckily someone came in and was able to make that happen. So she
Yeah.
came to us in that story. And
Yes.
it was emotional because we do the work, right? So there's
Mhm.
individuals who are on the back end of this project. It's not just Steve, Ernie, and anyone
Mhm.
else. There's
Mhm.
multiple individuals who are on
Yes.
the back end of this
That's
project.
right. That's right.
But hearing it from someone and them the way they perceive the activity was very emotional. It's something that we never stopped and thought of as
Mhm.
individuals who are making the dreams happen for somebody
Mhm.
else.
Mhm.
And that moment was emotional to me, but my family was laughing because do you
Yes.
remember
Yeah, I do.
this?
I do.
Because I was translating to you and
Yeah.
crying at the same
Yeah,
time.
I remember. I remember. One little other thing too that really popped in my head as you were saying that is the first day when we got in town. Well, from the airport, we went straight to ROM one, the school,
Yes, yes.
and got out of the van. And when I got out of the van, and I don't know if we have some pictures of that, but when I got out of the van, I'm telling you what, these kids just surrounded me. I mean, I'm just standing, I just stepped one step out, and all of these children just surround me. And
Mhm.
the respect that they had and the love that they were showing was so amazing. What an experience, what a
Yes,
major experience. It was
for
so great.
sure. I definitely agree. And
Yeah.
so the thing that why are we talking about this, right? Why are we
Mhm.
talking about Christmas for the natives and the trip in the Philippines? Today is Steve and Ernie Unplugged. It's a reflection of Christmas for the natives. And we do this because we wanted to show a side of us outside of the radio show, which is the
Right.
passion that we have, which is helping other people. And at the
Right.
same time, highlighting the event because, again, as I have mentioned, it's not something that you and I only took part of. A lot other individuals took
Mm,
part of it behind the scenes. May that be monetary
right.
donations, may that be
Right.
volunteering during the event. But
Yep.
today we will be highlighting, uh, again, the main characters of this event. But partner, I would like to ask, what was something that you experienced on this trip that surprised you the most?
I can tell you that right away. Ernie, I went 2.5 weeks with no hot water. Every shower I took was cold. I will tell you what, I that was memorable. What was crazy about it? I've always read and I've always, learned that you should take a cold shower to really boost up your system. Your nervous system when you get up in the morning. It kind of wakes you up, that kind of thing. But I never
Uh-huh.
did it until I had to do it. And I would tell you what, they're absolutely right. So here's the crazy thing, Ernie. I've come home, right? Now I'm taking hot showers, but the last 30 to 45 seconds, the cold water comes on. Telling you what, I've done that. I've done
Yes.
that every day since I've been home. And
Nice.
it's been wonderful. It's actually been wonderful. So that was a great experience, not having any cold water. So, kind of crazy.
I
Oh,
bet. I
yeah.
bet it's something that a lot of people in the Philippines do not have. My camera
Right.
just turned off for
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
reason.
your camera's off, though, but I can hear you just fine.
Okay. That's completely fine. Then okay. So partner, what do you want to do? You want to bring in the educators?
Yeah, I mean, sure, absolutely. I mean, there's this, like you said, there's so many amazing people that were behind the scenes. When I think about all of the people that were actually there, and there's a couple more stories I want to talk as we get into it a little bit later because there's some really fun stories, but uh, there are so many people that were behind the scenes. I mean, a lot of people were part of your family, a lot of teachers, a lot of principals, even a lot of parents. So. Yeah, let's get him in and let's start talking because I'm excited. I'm ready to tell this story. I've already told it about 10 times since I've been home, but I'm ready to go.
All right, let's go ahead and we will bring in Mom Eunice from IRAM 2.
All right. There she is.
Hello, good morning from
Hello.
Philippines.
Good
Good
morning, Mom
morning.
Eunice. What time is it there right now, Mom Eunice?
It's already 3:10 in the morning.
Wow.
3:10 in the
Yeah, but I
morning.
remember those moments.
Well,
we,
you want to share our morning routine
yeah,
that we
I
develop
will.
while we're in the Philippines?
Yeah, I will real quick. When we go to the Philippines, you actually gain a whole day, right? So we're like forwarded in time. And I found out really quick that our day was night and Philippines night was our day. So when we got there, we had to acclimate our bodies to a whole new system, right? So I found myself and Ernie texting about 3 o'clock in the morning, partner, ready for coffee? Ready for breakfast? Like, yeah, I've been up already for an hour. So, you know, we had those early morning coffees but those were kind of cool too, because we actually got to discuss the agenda for the day and things that we were going to do and things that reminisce on a lot of really cool stuff as well. So it was a really great experience.
Yes, that was our morning routine. Partner
Yeah,
coffee? Yes,
every
please.
morning.
Coming.
Coming, yeah.
So, let's go ahead and grill Mom Eunice. I want to talk
Okay.
to Mom Eunice about Christmas for the natives. Mom Eunice, so I shared with Steve the most emotional moment that hit me, which was when you were talking to the students and telling them about the two dreamers, and very emotional to me, but apparently my whole family was laughing at me because I was crying and translating at the same time. I was multitasking. But overall, Mom Eunice, how was the experience um of Christmas for the natives on Eram 2?
I, I don't know the right word, but fantastic.
Mhm,
Fantastic.
mhm,
Successful event. Uh, that was the big event that we had this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we are glad that you came again for the second time in our school and to fulfill the dream of the two teachers, the dream,
mhm.
the dreamer teacher. I am a dreamer.
Yes.
And
Oh,
it's it's great. I feel great, and we feel the love that you showed us.
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Oh,
sharing
oh
that, Mom Eunice.
can I say one other thing real fast, Ernie? I hear something in the background. It
I
just
the roosters.
so Ernie,
Say
we get there.
Philippines.
So Ernie, I get there, and I have this wonderful little room. It's your sister's room, and it's got all the everything I need in there, and it's just she actually did a beautiful job setting up for me, and it was absolutely wonderful. My feet stuck over the bed every night, but that was okay, because I'm a pretty
It's your
tall
six
guy.
three partner. You're
Yeah, I
sleeping
know, I'm
in
pretty
a
tall. So
411
yeah,
bed.
yeah, 411 bed exactly. So, but before, every morning I hear this cock-a-doodle-doo, and this is like 1 and 2 in the morning, right? And it's the roosters. The crazy thing is, Ernie, your family lives kind of all of them kind of live together, and everybody in the little compound there has roosters. And so one rooster was outside my door. I just knew he was outside my door every single morning. So what I had to get used to was the roosters, and it was kind of crazy, but it was like being on a farm, in a way. But it was really really cool, and so I got to know the roosters real well.
That's funny. Well, with that being said, partner, I wanted to ask you this question personally. Um, you know how we posted on social media and we show the things that happened. What is that one behind the scene moment that was not shared for
Hmm.
you?
As far as the
The event
the
itself.
event itself, yeah, I guess it was a lot of the early morning work that we did. I know I spent most of my mornings from about 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, blowing up balloons. You know, now fortunately, I didn't have to blow them up with my mouth. Fortunately, we had this little bitty machine that I figured out, and it took me a little bit to acclimate to it. But once I got going on it, I could fire out some balloons. So that's really and that work. All the cool thing about it was all the work that we were doing together, and the
Mm,
people that would show up. I mean, your family. I mean, 4:00 in the morning, everybody's in the van. We're ready to go. We're ready to roll. Let's get this done. That was amazing. And then the teachers, Mommy Nee showed up and Mommy Lee showed up. And this was like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I'm going, this is dedication. This is really it. And you don't see a lot of that. That's behind the scene work. But that meant a lot to me because people are dedicated and committed to it. So, yeah, that was what it was for me, is to see that dedication and that commitment.
I love that.
You can hear the rooster.
I hope it woke up Mom Rosalie. But Mom Eunice, I'd like to ask, so in your own perspective, how much did it mean for us to be on the ground and actually doing the Christmas for the natives?
Yes, pa.
How much did it mean for you for us to be in there and actually doing it, instead of us just sending the money and just giving the money for the school, but instead of doing that, how much did it mean for you for us to be there in person and actually doing it with you?
It means a lot. I really love that you are there in our school in Iram 2 and Iram 1. It's not just sending the money to us or in the school, but you personally. Because it's having you with us. It's a great privilege that we can show you how we appreciate the things that you are doing to us. So it's better for me if we are doing this again next year. It's better that you are with us, celebrating the Christmas for the natives and enjoying the activity. And so that's the only thing that we can that's because we how do you call that, we love that you are there with us, especially that you treat us as your family. And we don't how do you call that? Sorry, we don't feel that we don't belong in your family. So I feel the love from your family, especially to you, Ernie. And it's better that you are with us celebrating the Christmas for the natives. It's not just the money, but no, we want you, Sir Steve, Sir Ernie, and how they call it, Daniel.
Dan
It's
and
better.
Danny, yeah.
Yeah,
And then Danny.
because the joy, the joy that we had with you,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
different. When you're just sending the money to us,
Yes,
it's not the same. The feelings is not the same. The emotion is not the same. So for me, I'd rather you are with us celebrating the Christmas for the natives.
Yes, thank you, Ma'am Eunice. It was beautiful, partner, because on Iram 1 they had 6 performances ready for us.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
Me too.
it was like amazing because almost every single grade has something special to give us. And Ernie, I don't remember what grade it was. Maybe it was like the 3rd or 4th grade. Remember we had to go out there and they called us out.
Yes,
We had
both
to do
of
that.
them.
Both of them. We had to do that dance. That
We
was
had to
fun.
do the native
We
dance.
had to do the native dance.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
That was the most intimate for me because half of the time I didn't know what I was doing when we
Yeah,
were
neither.
doing the dance. I was just
I
looked
me
like a
either.
little kid doing the dance, and I have no idea what I was doing. But it was fun because we are part of the team itself.
That's right.
With that being said, we will need to take a quick break. I don't know where this show will lead us today, but again, this is the reflection. We just shared our experiences while we were in the Philippines. We will share more when we return to the Leader's Edge.
Do you want to grow a team of transformational leaders who can take your organization to the next level? Do you want to attract, retain, and develop top talent? Do you want to leverage generational insights and improve your employees' communication, interpersonal, and productivity skills? If your answer is yes to any or all of these, you are in the right place. Steve Steele and Ernalita de Cumos, hosts of The Leader's Edge, are seasoned coaches and facilitators with Maxwell Leadership Team. They will leverage leadership content, tools, and resources to help turn your leaders into transformational leaders with influence and impact, so everyone wins. This highly effective program not only provides the knowledge and skills necessary to lead, coach, and communicate more effectively, but Steve and Ernie have resources available to impact others throughout your organization so that everyone can be led well. So contact us at pathtoleadersedge@gmail.com and let Steve and Ernie help grow your organization by creating an influence in which others want to engage.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Leader's Edge. I'm your co-host Steve Steele, along with my co-host Ernie de Kumos, and our special guest today, Mom Eunice from the Philippines. I'm so excited she's here. Before I met her online, but when I got to meet her in person, she's just an amazing woman. Just an amazing woman.
Thank you.
I want to ask this question, I think, to both of you guys, Ernie.
Okay.
And we'll start out with you, Ernie, and then Mom Eunice, you fill in behind Ernie. But can you walk me through what Christmas for the Natives actually looked like from a preparation and distribution point? Because here's why. A lot of people donated to this. They gave money to this, but they don't know how it all happened, what was behind the scenes, how things began together, and how things were prepared and how things were distributed. Now, I know some of the preparation when I was there, what I did, but there's some stuff that happened before we even got there, Ernie.
For sure. So, yes, we were advertising, we were marketing, we were announcing Christmas for the Natives, reaching out to different individuals to see if they can donate again this year. And like what we have shared before, this is our 4th year, and we do have diligent donors who participates every year for this event. But what happens behind the scenes is once the money is received, it does not go straight to my bank. It actually goes to a specific bank allotted for Christmas for the Natives, handled by my sister in the Philippines. She's the one who handles all the money, all the preparations, and the calculations. So all of that, receipts, expenses, are shared with me between her and I. And then that tells me where we are on the budget. We set a budget for it. What is the intention? Like, say, I remember Mom Rosalie asked me, will there still be a sponsorship of the slippers this year? And I had to say, hold off, because one of the things that we don't want to do is over promise and under deliver.
Right.
So we want to make sure that, again, it's all, when we say it will happen, it will happen. So expenses, intentions were set. Money goes to Rome, and then she will spend the money for the things that we need to spend on.
Let me drop this in here real quick, Ernie, too. Rome is amazing. She's not only our banker and our financer, does all that work, but also Rome handles all of our marketing behind the scenes. So everything you see on Facebook, she handles all of our, our VA or virtual stuff that goes on. She takes care
graphics.
of all of that. Yeah, she takes graphics. She takes care of all of that. I just want to throw that in there because she does a lot of work that no one ever sees.
Yes. So that's what happens. We also work with Janelle. Janelle is our contact with suppliers. She is the one who connects with them, make sure that we have enough supplies as far as school supplies, backpacks, slippers, toys. Those are all accounted for. And like what we said, we announced all these things, but things are happening on the back end. We announced that we're going to have 200 food packs. Those were ready and ready to be delivered before we got there.
Yep.
That was already packed and ready to go. The candy packs, we have 900. I don't know if they actually did 900 or more. I think my whole family had too much fun packing those candy bags that they did too much, because when we saw them, right, Mom Eunice, it was more than what we anticipated.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But those were the preparations before we got there.
Oh, and Janelle was also our cook, Ernie.
She was our driver and our cook.
That's right. So there's a lot of more.
Very spoiled.
They're very multifaceted responsibilities with all of these people.
Yes.
But it's also planned, and it's synchronized so perfectly that we didn't miss a hitch. I mean, it was just, Rome and Janelle and all of the teachers and all the people behind the scenes, they just knew their place, and they knew exactly what they needed to do, when they needed to do it. I will tell you, as far as Londo's concerned, and I love that man, he was my personal assistant. He was my personal assistant. I couldn't get off the van without him. I couldn't go up a mountainside without him. I couldn't get he had to carry all my luggage. I mean, it was just amazing. So,
Yeah.
you know, it was such a blessing, such a blessing. Mom Eunice, now that talks about the stuff that happened before we got there, but talk to me about what we did. And I was involved in this part when we got there in preparation.
Yeah, how do you call that? We sort all the things that Rome
Yeah.
prepared. We sorted out in Iram 1, and we stayed all day to prepare
Yes.
all the things that
Yes.
we need, all the things that we have to give to the learners. So from packing the notebook, notepad, the pencils, the toys, and everything.
Everything.
Oh yeah, everything
The
went into backpack.
backpacks.
The
Oh,
backpacks.
I mean, tables and tables and tables of supplies, and they're stacked
Mhm.
up 3 feet high, maybe higher, and
Yes.
all that had to go into backpacks. And there was over 900 backpacks. This was crazy, but
Yes.
it was a
Yeah.
lot. We spent all day working those things. Yeah,
That was just one, and
that was just one.
I underestimated. This is a full confession. I underestimated packing 900 backpacks because I said, "Oh, it's only gonna take us half a day. We should be fine." And it only took us half a day to
Sort it out.
sort the school supplies, not even putting them in the backpacks.
Right.
So I had to call Rom and said, "Can you please make lunch for us and deliver it to the
Yeah.
school so we can eat while we're sorting?" So yeah, that was what happened. But Mom Eunice, we weren't there when this took place. So we were tired that day. Obviously, we
Yeah.
were moving nonstop, packing, and this is amazing because each backpack has a plastic, and then you have to untie the plastic and then
Yes.
unzip the backpack
Unzip.
before we can even
Mhm.
put school supplies in there. So it was a lot of work. And then we planned to deliver the 250 backpacks with school supplies to Iram 2 that day. And we're like, no, we're not doing that today. It's happening tomorrow. We are tired. So Steve and I weren't there, and you weren't there either. But what happened when when I guess my family did deliver the school supplies? Did you hear anything that took place? What was the emotions when the kids saw the school supplies?
Wow. When you deliver the school supplies in my school, the kids are, how do you call that? The kids are so excited that they thought that you are going to give that on that day. Then I
Oh,
told them
no.
that no,
oh
they are going to give
no.
this on Saturday. So
Yeah.
you should be here on Saturday. Don't go somewhere. Just come here in the
Be
school,
here.
and we had a lot of fun.
Oh, that's wonderful. And the children didn't know they were going to get a backpack at that point, or slippers, or even toys. So all of that
Yeah.
was added on top of just school supply. And I just know they were overjoyed. It was overjoyment.
For
And they
sure.
remembered Ernie already. And then I said, "Do you remember her?" They said, "Yes, yes, yes." We remember.
I even remember some of the kids who won last year from the
Oh,
games.
yeah.
Yeah.
The games. Oh my gosh.
Even the parents.
Yes.
Yes, that was my funnest game. The one I loved the most was watching the parents play that game, Ernie, that you had with the balloons. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Hilarious. And the
What
kids
was what did that look like, partner? I mean, we don't have
well,
What?
I mean, you have to carry each person. There's 2 lines of parents, right?
yes.
And they're in a race against each other. Okay. And then there's a chair at the end of the line or down the line about 15, 20 feet away, or maybe even farther than that, maybe a couple of yards or a few yards. And they have to carry balloons under their arms and between their legs to get to the chair. And once they get to the chair, they got to make a circle around the chair. They got to take the balloon, put the balloon in the chair, and sit down and pop it. And then they got to get back. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And it was so hilarious. It was so funny. I mean, I didn't care who won, but I tell you what, they did, because the team that won went crazy after they won. They were just so excited. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was we had so many games, and it's like I think the most excited thing that I do, why I do this every year, is because I get to play with the kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I was the kid playing with the kids, and and being able to do that with them. Mommy niece, I would like to ask. So when you saw the students receiving the gifts and the food, what went through your heart that day?
They are not left behind.
Oh, wow. Wow.
They get the love that supposed that uh, they are they should have from you because of you.
Wow.
Even if we are in the remote area, you reach us and to show the love. It's not the material things that you give us, but the love that you showed us, how much you cared us. Because even if you give us a lot of things, if the heart is not there, it's nothing. But from you guys, it's from the heart. I feel that so much love from the preparation until the day that you give us, until the day that we had the party, that we have the event. You put so much love on the things that you are doing to us.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Mom Muse. I mean, that's on the receiving end. But Ernie, let me ask you a question. We give, right? That's why we're there, to give to our children, to give to our parents, to give to our neighbors. But Ernie, what do you receive from this? Because there's a receiving.
Yes, definitely. For me, it's more so of grounding.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, I wish for all the things that I have today. And being able to achieve them, it's it's fulfilling. But at the end of the day, in everything that we do, in every level that we reach, there has to be a reminder of where we came from. And not just because we wanted to be reminded, but at the same time is to give back. Because at the end of the day, I wanted to show them that if I can do it, they can definitely do it as well.
Absolutely.
So that's grounding for me. And at the same time, reliving the memories that I've had when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not running away from my past, nor I regret being the kid that I was. And the reason being is I will not be half of the woman that I am today without going through the things that I went through
Exactly.
in life.
Exactly.
And those things remind me of what happened to me in the past and how it was overcome, and how the urge of helping them in a way that only I can show based on the relationships that were built. um I honestly don't know much of the impacts that we're doing. All I wanted is for kids to be a kid. I know how it felt to have to watch out for my siblings when I was a kid, to make sure that they're taken care of instead of me being a kid playing outside. I was always the mom of the house.
Mhm.
So I know how it feels having to take care of business instead of being a kid. But again, at the end of the day, it's normal because I am the woman that I am today because of it. But it's more so of grounding. And every year it reminds me of, okay, there are more possibilities out there. But at the same time, despite of all the craziness, all the issues that I'm facing, I can still give back.
That's right. That's right. That is so right. Ernie, I ponder that question. And for me, the greatest gift given back to me was the gift of gratitude and gratefulness. I'm so thankful. It brought me to a point of thankfulness in my life.
Mm.
I didn't have to grow up that way. I was very fortunate and grew up here up in the United States, had everything just about you want as a child. But to know where I'm at today, to see that, to experience that, and to serve in that capacity gave me an attitude of gratefulness and gratitude. And you know what? It even took me to a higher level of gratitude that God was using me. And I was so grateful to Him for allowing me to be used in this capacity. It was just an amazing thing.
For sure. Okay, I want to pick on Mom Eunice because I am
Okay.
crying now. Mom Eunice, what does it mean for you personally to be part of Christmas for the Natives?
I how do you call that? It my dream come true
Mm,
because of you. You
mm,
know, being with you, being part of the team. It it it, it how do you call that? It fulfillment because my dream, uh, long time ago. It's in the reality now because of you. Then even if it's not my money, it's not my it's the material things that you are giving, it's not from me, but being a part of the team, it's I feel that it's fulfillment that I can do this, even if I have to do it myself. I can do it.
mhm.
I that the dream that I'm dreaming is in a reality now.
Yes,
Yes.
It's working now
it's
because of
beautiful.
you.
That's
That
beautiful.
even if how do you call it? I'm just a teacher.
Oh,
No
I'm a
just,
teacher, but
no
you know,
just.
Mom
You
Eunice,
are a teacher.
you are a
yeah,
teacher, but you are an educator.
yeah,
Yes.
but
Okay.
financially I'm not capable. But because of you, the dream that I have, it turned into the reality because
Mm,
of you.
I love
So
that. We have
You
this
do.
group message. I think we will have this group message partner in the evening and just talking about the event the next day or whatever the case is and how we're excited and all the things. And we have this phrase, we say walang iwanan,
walang
so no
iwanan.
one's left
Yeah,
behind.
No one's left
Uh,
behind.
yeah, we will say, okay, we'll be there at 4:30 tomorrow. We'll be there at 6 o'clock tomorrow. It's funny because that's the phrase that we have, walang iwanan. Um, no one gets left behind. Mommy niece, I'm curious, do you have any questions for us?
I don't have questions.
Okay. I just
No
want to see
question.
if you have any questions. Partner, you have any more
Well, I
questions?
was just going to ask Mom Eunice, outside as an educator, as a teacher there, Mom Eunice, what do some of the challenges do your students face that someone maybe that outside the community doesn't see? Does that make
Can
sense?
you repeat?
Yeah. What are some of the challenges do your students face that people outside of the community really don't see? What's some of the challenges that students face?
People don't see outside.
Yeah.
They just heard the news from the outside, right?
Mhm.
The people from outside the community, they just hear the news about the natives. They just they just read from the magazine or from the, but behind that, it's not, what for me, it's not true. It's not
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we are struggling. The learners are struggling. The family are struggling in the community. They said, in the government, you, some people said that we had a good life. The native people had a good life because the government helping us,
Mm.
the government giving us, supporting us. But
I,
it's not.
it's not much they do. I'll be honest with you. I didn't
Yeah,
see much there. I
no,
felt, but
it's not true.
yeah, yeah,
Because if you saw, I know you see the life already in the
uh,
community. You've been
yeah.
there already, so
Oh
you know
yeah,
already this
it's
the
tough. It's hard.
story.
Yeah,
So if you're reading it, if you're watching in the news, it's wow, they had a great life. Wow, the native get a lot of support from the other people, but in fact, it's not.
So it's not.
Mm.
Mm.
One of the things that I actually learned while we were there, and I didn't know, again, we just do because this is what we feel. We
Mhm.
just do it, but we didn't know how much impact we actually give to the two schools. So one of the things that I've heard was this is the biggest event yet. This is the
Yeah,
biggest event for us, but this is the biggest event yet for both schools because like what we said on the phrase that we have, no one is left
no one's like,
behind. Every student receives something.
That's right.
yes.
We've learned that yes, there will be donations, which is they're very grateful for. Um, on those donations, though, only chosen students
Mm,
gets the donation. So let's say, for example, if a donor only wants to give to the third grades, only third grades will get donations, and
mhm,
then the other students won't. And obviously, they will see that. And
Mhm.
you know, even though the intentions are there, you cannot help having someone else feeling sorry for themselves.
Mhm.
So those are the impact and the things that outside people doesn't know, and we didn't even know, even though we're involved. So that was the observation that we have. With that being said, though, we will need to take a quick break. We wanted to share something that we did differently this year. We will be right back to the Leader's Edge.
Are you ready to elevate your organization with a team of transformational leaders? Do you want to attract and nurture top talent while enhancing communication and productivity across generations? Hi, I'm Steve Steele, co-host of The Leader's Edge, and your coach with the Maxwell Leadership Team. My program equips leaders with essential skills and resources to lead, coach, and communicate effectively, ensuring everyone thrives. With tailored insights and proven strategies, I'm here to help your entire organization succeed. So reach out today at growthinleadership@gmail.com or visit johncmaxwellgroup.com/Steve Steele.
Do you ever find yourself battle with self-doubt? Or struggle with trusting in yourself? Or wishing that you have more self-confidence to go after what you truly want? My name is Ernalita Dacumos, and I know what it feels like to shrink, second guess, and silence yourself. But I also know that you don't have to stay there. You have the power within you to rise, own your story, and step into the confident version of yourself. Through Confidently You LLC, I help women just like you break free from self-doubt and build the courage to thrive in both life and leadership. Together, we will uncover strategies, tools, and mindset shifts to transform the way you see yourself. And if you're ready to stop shrinking and start shining, I would love to help you. Visit me today at confidentlyu.club because I am a firm believer that confidence isn't just for some people, it is for you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Leader's Edge. I'm Steve Steele with my co-host Ernalita Dacumos and our special guest today, Mom Eunice, straight from the Philippines. Mom Eunice, it's what, almost 4:00 in the morning there? Oh my gosh, that's early. A partner, I want to ask you a question. We went there, of course, we talked to the children, we gave gifts to the children, we gave school supplies, we had all of our people that were working there. But we did something really special, partner. It was important. We actually got to do some teaching while we're there.
Yes.
Why was that so important for you? Can we do that?
Wow.
And yeah.
Your Texan accent, partner. Your Texan
Oh,
accent.
sorry. But why was it so important for you? And tell us a little bit about what took place.
Actually, we were
Now I wanna
not
get-
meant to teach. We were
No.
not meant to teach. We were placed last minute to teach.
I loved it.
I did too, and I feel like that experience made me want to teach some more.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have to polish my Tagalog because there's a lot of words that I couldn't say, but it was you and I did our tandem of leadership teaching, which was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it was very valuable and very memorable because we got to connect with the teachers and the parents. So for the past 4 years, we were serving the students and the kids.
Mhm.
But this time, or yes, this time we were able to also serve the parents and the teachers and teach them something that they can use in either their personal and professional life.
Yeah, we got to teach workshops, right, on
Yes.
leadership. But we also had another group of people there who were Maxwell leadership team members. Can you tell
Yes.
us a little bit about who they were and what they did?
Yes. So AJ Badiola is actually their leader. AJ is the founder and president of Alpha Builders. And we work with them as far as doing the workshop. Hence, there's four speakers that day.
Mhm.
And we taught leadership. One of their members, Zainab, taught about wellness. We
Mhm.
learned a lot about statistics and the effects of certain things that we use on a daily basis and the causes of stress. And then AJ taught about money, which
Yes,
is crucial,
beautiful.
when
Yes,
it comes
oh,
to holidays. So
yes.
those are the things that we taught that day. Now, with that being said, and since you brought this up, partner,
Mm-hmm.
how valuable was the workshop for you, Mom Eunice,
Mm-hmm.
when we did it?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it because, especially the leadership training that you teach us. That because I am taking my master's with educational leadership.
Nice.
Yes,
So
beautiful.
yeah, when you are teaching about leadership, I'm just listening because uh, I need that lesson that you teach us because of my
Mm,
masters that I'm thinking about mastering in educational leadership, and hopefully I can use it one day.
Yeah. Mommy niece, how do you feel that the parents received the workshop?
The parents enjoyed and they said they learned a lot,
Yeah.
especially talking about money, how to save, how
Mm-hmm.
to do the budgeting in the house, just like that. And they said uh, they enjoyed, especially one of my sister-in-law and my sister is there in the training on the workshop, and they said they learn a lot from the speakers, from you, from Sir AJ, and Zainab. They learn a lot from there, and they said and now we know how to control the, how to control the emotions in spending money.
Right.
yes.
Well,
The money
that's
wise,
yeah, that was the
they
most beautiful thing
yeah, that's what
because
is
yeah,
yeah.
because here's why it was so beautiful was because it was so practical. And we can go in there and teach all kind of theories about leadership and about this and that, but what made it so amazing was the things that were taught were practical. Money, wellness was all practical things, right, Mommy Elise?
Yes. So they enjoyed,
Mm,
even if they said they are wishing that there's another workshop next year.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
coming
And
to
then when I shared to the parents in our school that I said we had the workshop in Iram that they taught us about saving money, about leadership. Then they said why we are not included, and I said because you are far, you are included in that workshop, but I don't have the means to bring you in other school.
mm,
Then they said maybe next
gotcha.
time it
Ah,
will help you in our
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
for sure.
Hmm.
I love that. And this is an announcement and the commitment, I guess. We will do another workshop
Yep, we
next
will.
year.
Yes,
yeah.
we will.
It's been requested, I guess. We have no
Mhm.
choice. But I wanted to shift. Uh Mom Eunice, one of the things that we love were, and this is something that I saw when we did the first Christmas for the natives. It wasn't Christmas for the natives then. We just did a Christmas party for the kids. But one of
Yeah.
the things that we saw were the smiles, the genuine happiness
Yes.
for the kids. And I wanted to show that to you. These are the things that we captured there. And I know the individuals or our friends who are listening to this online through Spotify or Heart Radio, they cannot see these photos. But if you have the time, feel free to see this on YouTube because we are live on YouTube every week. So these are the smiles that we see
Mhm.
on each, not each, but some of the kids that we were able to capture. Um, genuine, even us, like again, being kids. So, and this little sassy girl, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
her attitude.
Yes, I loved it.
She's
The,
from Limuran.
she's from
Ah,
Limuran. So
Yeah.
Limuran partner is the tribe where they have to hike down 3 hours to get to the
ooh,
school.
wow.
So
Wow.
they did travel that day to see us.
Mhm,
I love her shirt. Girls never give up.
mhm.
And this is the games. Look
Yes.
at those smiles on their faces. I think this is the last game, right, Mom Eunice, where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I just need 10 people, but it's not 10
And like,
people.
Mhm.
I was
how many was
bombarded
there?
with a
About
lot of
40, 50?
kids. Yes, and I'm like, go ahead, just go ahead and do it. I will get rid of all of you on the game. But a lot of them got eliminated. But look at those faces,
Look at that. Yes.
the happy faces. It's just phenomenal. And this one, I love this.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, he had the longest patience to. So this game is moving the Oreo from your forehead to the mouth, and he was so patient. He's trying to decipher how to move the Oreo on his face. It was
Mhm.
just the camera was all over him. I wish I could show the video, but it's long. But these are the faces of the winners.
Mhm.
These are the kids during the musical chairs.
Mhm. That was
Uh,
fun.
that was super fun.
That's super
Um,
fun, but I get nervous.
Yeah,
this
you
is
get
where
nervous.
Mom Eunice got nervous because I was in the middle.
Because Ernie is inside.
Yes.
I was inside.
Uh,
But these are the pictures that we captured during. This is not even half of them. It's just what I can show with the time that's given to us.
mm.
Um,
Oh, look at that.
genuine
It's beautiful.
smiles,
Yeah.
and those are the kids
Yeah.
that we were able to capture. There's more than this,
Mhm.
but
Oh,
that's
that was
all.
hundreds. Yeah.
Yeah, but those are the images that I saw 4 years ago when I first did Christmas party for the kids. And I wanted to share that because this is what I take home
Mhm. That's right.
every single time.
That's right.
Mami Niece, thank you so much for being a part of our radio show today and
Mhm.
reflecting with us. But for our listeners and donors, I can't talk anymore. We wanted to share a small video, and this is not a perfect video because we were so into the event that we totally forgot to do a thank you video. So the thank you video that we have is the remnants of the kids that were there,
And there's a
whoever's
lot of
left.
them. There's
There
a lot of
was.
them left, but there's a lot left over.
There's a lot left over. So we will go ahead and play that for everyone as a token of our gratitude.
That's so cute. I
So,
love it.
so
I love
cute.
it. And that's the energy that was there the whole time we were there. I mean, it put me on a powerful state of mind the whole time I was there by the energy of the children, the energy of the teachers. There was nobody saying, I don't want to do that. Everybody was saying, what can I do? I want to do more. That's the whole attitude of it.
Mm.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I hope, but today, what we've shared with you, what you've seen, will encourage your hearts to even do more for our listeners. Will encourage your hearts to do even more for the Filipino children and the natives of Aram and Ram 1, Ram 2 school, the Ada children. So it's just absolutely beautiful.
Yes. And
Oh,
partner.
I need to mention one other thing, Ernie, before we close. I know we don't have a lot of time. I got to talk to this. I got to share this real quick. Okay. All right. So after we're done with everything, Mommy Niche, you were there. After we were done with everything, right? We decided we're going to take all of our workers out and our helpers to a steak dinner at the mall.
Lunch, steak lunch.
Steak lunch at the, okay, whatever. But we go to the mall. Now, the mall's beautiful. The mall looks like it's came out of Texas somewhere, but it's absolutely a beautiful mall. And we went into this place called, I think, Prime Steakhouse,
Yes.
something like that, right?
Yes.
So we sit down to order. And when we order, everybody orders all you can eat steak. Everybody. And Londo, across from me, eats 4.5 ribeye steaks. And I'm like, he's my kind of man. He's my kind of guy. But I thought that was hilarious because they got to eat all they could eat for all the hard work that they did. It was an amazing, amazing thing. So, yeah.
Yes, for sure. And partner, this is the conclusion of our show. You wanted
Yeah.
to say,
Yeah. So I want to say,
everyone happy holidays.
yeah, we're not going to be having a show next week necessarily, but everybody have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Leader's Edge, from Ernie, from myself, from Mommy Eunice. We thank you. We love you for being listening and for being who you are and being so tuned in to the Leader's Edge. And we'll be back. Don't worry. We've got a lot of this next year already booked up, ready to roll. So, Ernlita.
Yes, and thank you again, everyone. Just a reminder, the Leader's Edge can be found on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and iHeartRadio, also social media. And if you find value in these conversations, please subscribe or follow to stay connected. We wanted to say thank you to all of our listeners and friends because without you, the Leader's Edge would not be possible. We are grateful to have you here and so excited to connect with you next time. But for now,
bye everyone.
everyone.